Oh, no.
Evolution is a religion, guy. Rip your eyes out and chop off your head.
I feel like I'm about to right now.
Shout out to the sequel nobody asked for on TikTok, and it's literally just reading bad fanfics. Stunning.
The fics get progressively smuttier as we go down because that's kind of the ones I got from Cam.
You know that the longest fictional work is a Loud House fanfiction.
Oh.
Do you even know what Loud House is? Because you might not.
I do not. So
I just think that's stunning, and we should really appreciate the work fanfic writers are putting in.
Okay, y'all. Let's start with the best thing you'll ever read and go down from here.
We're on Marvel, Guardians of Galaxy. Additional tags not safe for work.
Extremely not safe for work. Okay, this is like literally the best thing I've ever read.
I'm here. I'm locked in.
I am Groot. 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 I'm Groot. I am 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 Groot.
Hey, you don't gotta commit to the bit this hard.
The notes. Had to take a break halfway through writing this fic because the raw emotion overpowered me.
I can't believe we created this as a society. Great place to start.
And the world
but this
building,
really helps.
Like, look at this.
The descriptions. I mean, honestly, they need to teach me how to not suffer from white room syndrome. This was, wow.
Your attention to detail is astounding. How you managed to get so deep into his character and express those emotions. Even I could feel them. And what imagery!
I truly appreciate the author's writing style, managing to convey so many emotions in just 3 words. I am Groot indeed.
Next one is also not as bad.
Life is a first-person shooter game. Okay, and there's a series that goes along with it I've seen.
Okay.
So, like, I'm on an ancient site right now.
It really is.
Yeah, no,
like this
I'm
one,
touching history. This thing is older than me!
So, I wasn't even born yet.
This thing is older than both of us, it's even worse!
John Freeman, who is Gordon Freeman's brother, has to do what has to be done to help Gordon Freeman defeat the enemies. I almost choked reading that.
Okay. John Freeman, who was Gordon Freeman's brother, was one day in an office typing on a computer.
Oh my gosh, computers existed?
He got an email from his brother that said that aliens and monsters were attacking his place, and asked him to help, so he went. John Freeman got his motorcycle and said, "It's time for me to live up to my family name and face full consequences." So he had to go. Beautiful prose.
He left his motorcycle in normal people clothes.
I mean, no, his motorcycle, okay? There's no E, and that was purposeful writing. Don't doubt our wonderful author, Squirrel King. Finishing this. Let's go. John Freeman ramped off the building and did a backflip and landed. He kept driving down the road and made sure there were no zombies around because he didn't have a weapon. John Freeman looked around at the countryside and said, "It's a good day to do what has to be done by me and help my brother defeat his enemies."
Love the dialogue.
So natural and realistic. I mean, does it even sound like I'm reading right now? John Freeman was so late he had to drive really fast. A cop car was hidden, with 1D, nearby, so when John Freeman went by, the cops came and wanted to give him a ticket. Here, John Freeman saw the first monster because the cop was possessed and had head crabs.
Head crabs?
Beautiful description. The suspense is there. Can't give you my license, officer. Oh no, are they British? Is it misspelling or are they British?
Probably.
John Freeman said. "Why not?" said the head crab officer back to John Freeman. "Because you are head crab zombie." So John Freeman shot the officer in the head and drove off thinking, "My brother is in trouble there," and went faster.
Yippee!
Wow, that was stunning writing. I think Charles Dickens is rolling in his grave because he knows that he could have written this and he didn't.
John Freeman looked at the road signs and saw Ravenholm with some awns writing under it saying, "You shouldn't come here." So John Freeman almost turned around, but he started screaming like Gordon, so he went faster again. John Freeman smiled and walked fast. John Freeman then looked on the ground and found weapon, so he picked it up and fired fast at zombie ghosts. Oh, ghosts!
Autocorrect, who's she?
John Freeman said, "Zombie ghosts, leave this place." And the zombie ghost said, "But this is our house." And John Freeman felt sorry for them because they couldn't live there anymore. But they were zombie ghosts, so they blew up the house and killed the zombie ghosts, so they were at peace.
John Freeman is against universal housing.
John Freeman fired his bullet from the gun really fast, and the bullets went and shot the final boss in the eyes, and the final boss couldn't see. Gordon Freeman said, "You should come here earlier next time." And they laughed. The laugh overed quickly. So because John Freeman yelled, "Look out, bro!" and pointed to the top of the sky, Gordon Freeman looked up and yelled, "No! John Freeman, run out of here as fast as you can!" And John Freeman walked out real fast because he couldn't afford to run. "I'll get you back, evil boss!" John Freeman yelled at the top of his lungs. To be continued.
I love the characterization of them not referring to each other as brothers by their first name. It's always John Freeman or Gordon Freeman.
Bro.
I too only refer to my sister by her full legal name. I think I should rewrite TVOL in this style.
Saved my life. I was on my deathbed, but when I laid eyes on this masterpiece of literature, it revived me and rid me of my stage 4 terminal cancer.
Honestly, I think the same thing happened to me. I had a tummy ache before this, and now I don't.
I hate to move on from that
we're
masterpiece.
on a time crunch because someone slept in. I just want to know how they got to this point. Like, did they read Harry Potter, be a born-again Christian, and then was like, I gotta bring my love of Harry Potter and Hermione and the other one to my new Christ-driven life? Actually, the author's note addresses this, so I just skimmed it, don't worry. We'll read it together as a lovely family.
Lovely family. I'm the dad, you are the vodka aunt, and
I'm not even classy enough to be the wine aunt, I have to be the vodka aunt.
Embrace your ethnicity. Oh.
Sophia's here!
That was a jump scare.
Hi, Sophia. I love you, Sophia. You're the best person in this call right now.
Ouch!
Let's get ready for Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. Do you want your little ones to read books, and they want to read the Harry Potter books, but you do not want to turn them into witches? Well, this is a story for you. This story has all the adventure of J.K.'s books, but will not lead your children astray. For concerned mommies everywhere, blessing, Harry San.
Love the two first names. It really just gives off the vibe of like you sit in a kitchen all day baking bread, you know?
Grace Ann is literally that.
Okay, get into character. Hello friends, my name is Grace Ann. I'm new to this whole fan fiction thing, but recently I've encountered a little problem that I believe this is the solution to. Right, but be reading. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy for them to be reading, but I don't want them to be turning into witches.
So, Sophia, you said that you haven't read Harry Potter just because of this exact reason.
And I did the same thing.
Right?
We're finally allowed to read Harry Potter, Sophia.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Harry Potter who lived under the stairs of a house on Privet Drive with his aunt and uncle. He was a good, obedient boy who did all his chores, but he felt that there was something missing in his life, something big and special, but he couldn't quite name it. He stayed up every night and wished for the special something. But then, one day, there was a knock at his door, and everything changed.
It's Jesus Christ. Sorry.
This changes quite a bit of things already. So Harry Potter does live under the stairs in his house, but he was not a good, obedient boy who did all his chores.
He's a good, obedient boy who follows the Lord, Toffee, and I don't think you should change this woman's interpretation of it. You read the subtext.
Answer the door, Harry, his Aunt Petunia, a career woman, barked from her armchair. Shouldn't you be doing that, Harry thought? But he was a very obedient young boy, so he answered the door right away.
Well, in the Christian version, we take this opportunity to make sure that we say that women go barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, except when they aren't. That's when the kids have to be obedient and do it all for them. Shout out to Harry, a good Christian boy. Any objections, sofEEa?
No.
Who wants to be this new person?
Me. Good morning, kiddo. Oh, wait. Amiably. Good morning, kiddo.
The man greeted amiably.
My name is Hagrid. Can I speak to your mommy and daddy?
I don't have a mommy or daddy, Harry replied sadly.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Hagrid uttered empathetically. What do you want? Aunt Petunia peered out the door with her narrow, suspicious eyes.
Women. Sorry. Hello, neighbor. I was wondering if you have been saved.
Hagrid explained brightly and tipped his
Mormon!
light gravel.
Hagrid's a Mormon!
It made Harry feel warm and happy inside, just seeing the glowing, radiant grin on the kind and friendly stranger's face. He wondered why Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon did not smile like that.
Yes, I am.
Hagrid replied kindly.
Are you?
Aunt Petunia laughed again, stuck in her pointy, sharp nose in the air. We're too smart for that. Haven't you read Dawkins? God is dead.
Christians are people who want to be good.
Hagrid explained wisely and crouched down so he was on eye level with Harry.
We want to go to heaven after we die. Do you know what heaven is, Harry?
Harry shook his head and his big eyes were wide and curious.
Heaven is a beautiful place where we can both be with God.
Harry
now explain hell.
But he does not need your religion. He has science and socialism and birthdays. Haven't you heard of evolution?
This is my favorite piece of literature. Evolution is a fairy tale. You don't really believe that, do you?
Yes, I do! Aunt Petunia screeched.
Well, then prove it.
Aunt Petunia could only stare at him, her big mouth hung open dumbly. Here she thought she was so educated and always demanded that Christians proved what they believe in. But she couldn't even prove her own religion. Evolution is a religion, guys. Tell me how to get to this heaven place, Harry cried wistfully.
All you have to do is be saved. Do you want to be saved?
I do, Harry squealed, jumping up and down.
Then... oh my god. Then pray the sinner's prayer. Can I make it crystal clear to all the viewers that when I signed up to be Hagrid, in no way did I think I would be evangelicalizing a child.
Oh no, you knew somewhere that that's what you were gonna have to do.
Harry had said the prayer. Hagrid beamed happily.
You're a Christian now, Harry.
Hagrid cried proudly. Harry smiled and interrogated. But how do I be a Christian? I don't know how. Hagrid grinned widely.
There is only one place to learn that. Hogwarts. Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. Author's note. So what do you all think? I may not be a professional writer, but I think I'm being given the talent to pull this off in service of a great mission. Blessings, Grace Ann. sofEEa, what did you think of this experience?
That was like one of the funniest things I've read in a really long time. I was not expecting that.
Do you feel closer to God after reading this?
No. No.
No one let Grace Ann know that she did not let her mission didn't work. Oh no, we're on Wattpad.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
We're heading to hell, I think.
This is what the Christian Harry Potter is trying to save us from.
You are reading Azkaban High. Kellis is determined not to fall in love in Azkaban High, but sexy boy Tom Riddle is not making it easy. She's a devout Christian, and he's a Satanist. It would never work. But Kellis can't stop thinking about Tom and is even starting to question.
Hey girls, like this is my third book, and I'm so excited. Wait, this is actually just how I feel. I'm so excited. I hope you and OG and MCR for life. If you don't like MCR, please leave, you dumb cheerleader. The most wanted assassin's name is Kellis Marissa. Amy, Rachel, Rosella, Tamia, Waverly. Oh my god, like Wizards of Waverly Place. She also happens to be me, a dull, bland brunette with bright blue glowing orbs and plain snow white skin. I am in Azkaban High School. I don't think I'm evil, in fact. I'm totally innocent. And like I don't think I can survive here. I'm a good Christian. And like all these people that are evil Satanists and strippers, so my duty to the Lord is to save these souls, like souls of shoes. Thanks for Redding.
We gotta save their feet, y'all.
Thanks for Redding. Mock saw to vote and follow me, and Don be rude in the comments. Also, this story updates daily, so lock out for chapter 2. I love this person.
Guys, I'm getting thrown aside.
This is Grace Ann's cousin, you're right. No.
We haven't even seen sexy boy Tom Riddle yet.
Sorry, what? Today was my first day at Azkaban High. I'm in on that one too. We can't let that one go. Hi. And I was nervous. These people were evil and gay and worth the gift. The devil. I don't belong here. I belonged with the good Christians at Hogwarts, where we studied Jesus with a Z and converted sinners, muggles, into witches, Christians. My books went everywhere and I hit my head against some boys you know what. Oh! I did not know what. I blushed and prayed to the Lord to rip my eyes out and chop off my head so I can never have sinful feelings again.
Okay.
Pause after that. That was very jarring.
So, sofEEa, have you ever prayed to the Lord to rip your eyes out and chop off your head?
Well, I feel like I'm about to right now.
I really love that she got a hit to the gays there too. The evil and the gay and the people who worship the devil. All synonymous, all the same.
This is definitely a tribute to my Immortal, which is the worst fiction out there.
A comment on the first, one of the comments on the first one was talking about how it was a satire, so I don't think that this person actually believes anything they just wrote, but I'm gonna act like they're serious because it's way funnier if they are.
No 18 plus, no 18 plus, but oh, you saw it? Or okay.
Well, I just clicked on the first. I just see the title right now. Excuse you, Toffee.
Jesus and Hitler, a romance.
Oh no. Good luck.
We'll see you later, Soph. Okay. I love you.
Thank you for joining us.
So, you don't want to read this, so should I do the honors?
Should read this and I should scream and cry.
Adolf Hitler travels back in time and meets a man who will change his life forever. Holy crap, someone wrote 4,200 on this. Copyright notice, the characters and events in the below story are of my own creation and any theft thereof will be strongly frowned upon.
No one wants to steal this, girl.
In the year 2025, in the halls of the Reichschancellery, I'm so butchering that, a German soldier was running to an office. When he reached the door, he drop-kicked it open. Mein Führer! The Americans are inside Berlin! Adolf Hitler, king of Neo-Germany, looked up in his Volksdesk rapidly. Mine got him.
Do you want me to read the German? Should I read the German since it's my culture?
Yes.
Mein Gott in Himmel, I must escape.
Quickly he ran to a secret underground laboratory.
Oh!
No clipping this. Hitler was thrown through time to 29 AD. When Hitler stepped to the portal, he saw a beautiful man with blue eyes and long beard. Greetings. No. He's been whitewashed. Do you want to be Jesus?
Do I want to be Jesus? Sure, I can be Jesus. Greetings, my son,
he said. Hitler looked around. Where am I?
In Israel, my son. Come, have lunch with me. My name is Jesus Christ.
Hitler explained the tenets of National Socialism to the Messiah. To his delight, Jesus loved it. OOC!
I don't think he would. Like your effort.
Within an hour,
Yeah.
Jesus was won over to the National Socialism. Hitler felt joy in his heart. National Socialism would live again. We're talking. Hitler found himself checking out Jesus' tight bod.
Oh, it's MLM. We're
Germany.
dead. We're dead now. Jesus was doing. Yeah, thank you, sofEEa.
That night, when Hitler and Jesus were in bed together. Wow, okay, together, Hitler said, Jesus, what do you think of love between men?
What do you mean, Hitler?
Jesus asked. Hitler took a deep breath. He would have to be bold. This is what I mean. He leaned over, started Frenching with the...
I'm for the gays.
Okay, let's go for the gays.
Lesbian Academy. 77 parts.
Whoa!
Mars Kensington has nowhere to go. Forced to attend weekly confessions for being lesbian, she had it with her parents and decided to leave the house. Lost and confused, she was approached by two mysterious women who offered her a once-in-a-lifetime chance to attend the Lesbian Academy. So
That's
I'm
a thing.
starting to think, is this the gay agenda? Oh, there's an audiobook of it.
Kensington, Chapter 1.
Let's just start with the beginning, as all good stories do.
13. For
Okay.
most people, it was an unlucky number. The stigma surrounding it came from way back, since the time of our ancestors. As for me, 13 was significant too. I was 13 when I realized I was lesbian, and nothing has ever been the same ever since. Forgive me, Father, I have sinned. On my 13th birthday, my parents finally allowed me to go to summer camp. It was my first time. I was super excited. A month into the camp, another girl was brought in. As soon as she stepped into their cabin with her chestnut brown hair and hazel eyes of hers, I knew that things would be very different from now on. She called me, leading me to a corner. I know what you are, she whispered. Then she cupped her hands beside my ears. You're lesbian. I trembled.
Not the L word. Come with us. I don't really go with strangers, I said, studying them like they were wearing black gloves, even if they look like Prada models. We're not strangers. We're your collector. One of them answered. I cocked an eyebrow. You've been accepted, Miss Kensington. Huh? Accepted to where?
To Lesbian Academy.
And they all clapped. My brain is drawn to the one titled I'm Frowning Suicidally, but that's
Okay.
just me.
In this 100% family-friendly fanfic, Peppa Pig and Dora the Explorer have grown up and now happen to be roommates in college. What could possibly happen when you throw these two together? Marriage. They get happily married. Pipiana Grande. Today was the start of something new. Peppa Pig could feel the sweat dripping down her pink nose, and her pig hands were shaking with fear. Gone were the days of blissful childhood and frolicking in the flowers. Today was the day she would put on her big girl shoes and step out into the real world.
What video did they tag? Our Chemical Romance. Communist Arc. My new favorite song. Song of the summer just dropped.
Oh my
It's
God.
called Emotion by Our Chemical Romance. Find the greatest song of all time hidden from us by the elites.
Dora noticed Peppa from across the hall instantly. One could say it was love at first sight.
Yeah, I'm pro Pora.
I'm so team Pora.
Hola, said Dora in a whimsical voice. I couldn't help but notice you over there. I'm Dora, by the way. Oink, oink, said Peppa. The random stranger that had approached her was so beautiful. I'm Peppa Pig. Nice to meet you, Dora, she said, fluttering her eyes. Dora noticed this flirtatious gesture and began fluttering her eyes too. They continued this ritual for, maybe 2 to 5 minutes. 2 to 5 minutes?
Flirting 101. I'm 27, by the way.
I think this is the proper way for 27-year-olds to be spending their days, and I'm not being sarcastic. This is exactly what everyone should be doing.
Oh, we have to go Omega, Alpha, Omega, Beta things.
Wait, okay. Original work, Harry Potter, Miraculous Ladybug, and Batman. Fish. Wait. I know this one, don't I? Wait.
You do?
The person that I mentioned earlier, who does this all the time, they read this on their TikTok because they found it, and this is them.
Oh my
Same
god.
person. Chapter 1, Why Do My Parents Hate Me?
Fish, I love Atsushi Darkness, the sequel nobody wanted. Get your ass downstairs now. I will not ask you again. Oh great, Mother Dearest knows I'm awake. Yippee! This fine morning is just great already. Blinking my blue orbs at the sight of my petite frame in the spider-infested mirror, I wipe some dead ones away to get a better look at myself. I look horrible?
This is a real person! The Omegaverse is both the best and worst thing humanity has ever created, and I'm glad I'm in the era that it exists in.
I'm already 20, too old to find a good mate. I'll never find love. Fish, you ungrateful Omega, get your filthy arse down here. My mother's words are interrupted by a familiar voice.
Is that Harry Styles? In my kitchen, less than 628 centimeters from me. He was sold off to One Direction.
Wait, I think I'm about to collapse. We're not going to read it. We're just gonna look at the chapter titles. And here are the content warnings that we're gonna look at, but not go to.
Vomit play, subcon, incest, brother-sister relationship.
Very underage. Incorrect use of a newborn! Incorrect use of eye socket.
Stomach acid kink.
Questionable use of organs. Just fucking a potato. Mild graphic body harm. 99,000! Can I just very kindly ask what compels one to write this request? Okay, let's end this off with a bang. Let's go to fic number 1. Critically acclaimed worst fic out there.
Call is about to end randomly. Should we just trust when it ends and that's the cutoff for the video?
Yes.
Okay.
It's my Immortal. Disclaimer, I did not write this. The infamous worst fanfiction ever. Posted here, unedited. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way, and I have long, ebony black hair. That's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-black and icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me that I look like Amy Lee. Oh, it ended.